The doctor often took advantage of female patients when they were under anesthesia and sexually assaulted them. He even perversely recorded videos as souvenirs. However, when he was caught, he was only sentenced to 6 months in prison, and his medical license wasn't revoked. When he committed the crime again, a man suddenly burst in and punched the doctor to the ground. He then injected the doctor with a dose of anesthetic. Before leaving, he didn't forget to take the camera with him. During the day, the man was a policeman who upheld the law, but at night, he became a vigilante. The first person he judged was his own father. 12 years ago, his father had beaten his mother to death over a trivial matter. But the court said his father didn't have the intention to kill and sentenced him to 3 years and 6 months in prison for drunken assault. After being released from prison, his father continued to cause trouble. When he saw the bus driver who had called the police on him, he rushed up and beat the driver severely. Despite the driver's pleas for mercy, he didn't stop until the driver was battered and bloody. Before leaving, he arrogantly threatened the passengers in the bus, saying he would kill them if they called the police. But he didn't notice that his son had been following him all along. When they reached a deserted street, his father finally realized something was wrong. Before he could react, he was kicked away again. The father tried to fight back with brass knuckles, but the man knocked him down with another punch. The man then picked up the brass knuckles from the ground, raised his fist, and struck blow after blow, killing the man who was a scum of the earth. From that day on, the man embarked on a violent path of revenge. One day, the man saw on the news that 2 hooligans had been urinating and defecating on people's windows. When the homeowners tried to persuade them to stop, they were severely beaten. The hooligans, with the help of a gang, created an alibi and were released after only 3 days in detention. Later, they went to the victim's home to take revenge. Since the man of the house was hospitalized with serious injuries, only the children and women were left at home. They had to endure the humiliation in silence. But at that moment, the man suddenly appeared and blocked the window with a door. Then the woman inside the house heard screams. When the wooden board fell, the 2 hooligans were kneeling on the ground, sincerely apologizing to the woman and her family. However, in front of the reporters, the 2 hooligans claimed to be good citizens and accused the man of being a violent person. But when the victims were interviewed, they sincerely thanked the man. The police officer on the scene also called him a hero. The man decided to continue punishing criminals who were beyond the law, and his next target was the main criminal of the Soo Yoon case who had just been released.